Fire looks really nice. So I'm gonna roast these marshmallows. Got my hot chocolate right here. The way I make the hot chocolate is a tablespoon of cocoa, dry cocoa, a teaspoon of vanilla, a little sprinkle of salt, and a teaspoon of honey, and you can add as much cocoa and honey and vanilla as you want. I'm going to roast these marshmallows nice and toasty and put them in my hot chocolate. It's gonna taste so good. I like my marshmallows just toasted. I don't like them burnt. So my cocoa is made, my marshmallows are nicely toasted, and I can't wait to taste this. It looks so good. Oh my gosh, it's so good. I wish you guys could try it. It's very chocolatey and marshmallowy and just delicious. So it's Halloween, and I thought that it would be appropriate to tell you a little Halloween story. Many years ago, in the late 1800s, along the Vermilion River, there was an orphanage, the Gore Orphanage. It had a headmaster, and many children lived there. And at the Gore Orphanage, it was a place where these children who didn't have parents could call home. They had swing set there to play on during recess or after school. They had chores to do every day. And life was really simple along the Vermilion River. But on this day, that was just like any other day. Something was just a little out of place, a little different. Children went to school and they finished school for the day. They went to dinner. They did their chores. They stoked the fire in the great room. Later that night, just about bedtime, the headmaster came in and she read the children their bedtime stories. And she sent them off to bed for a good night's rest. There was much to do the next day. They had more school and more chores to do, playtime. So these children went to sleep. Sometime late at night, close to the bewitching hour, embers from the fire that the children had stoked earlier that day to keep warm at night escaped from the old wood stove in the great room. As the children lay sleeping in their beds, fire began to spread throughout the first floor. It went to the kitchen. It went to the washroom. And it slowly worked its way up the staircase. One of the children woke up and smelled the fire and saw the flames and began to wake up the other children, and the headmaster came running through the house. And she ran through the flames to go upstairs to try and get the children out of bed, and was looking for the younger children that really couldn't help themselves. But by then, Gore Orphanage was engulfed in flames, and it burned throughout the night because in the 1800s there was really no way to put the fire out. Many people showed up and just watched the building burn to the ground. And by morning, there was nothing but a few bricks from the foundation and embers still burning. And all the people, all the children in the building were gone. Now, this is an urban legend. I've heard several variations of it. I've heard that some of the children escaped, and none of the children escaped. The headmaster was gone too, engulfed by the flames in the building. Urban legend says that people drive down to Gore Orphanage, and late at night they can hear crying from the children that didn't escape Gore Orphanage. So it's up to you to decide if it's just an urban legend or if it really happened.